What is up, Sooner Nation? Welcome to the Sooner Surge podcast that tells it like it is. What night is this? Tuesday night. And we are live for Ole Miss versus Oklahoma, top 15 matchup. Number 8, Ole Miss versus number 13, Oklahoma. Palace on the Prairie, 11 a.m. kick. What is up, everyone? Sorry we're a little late. That Thunder game is unbelievable right now. And it's the first game of the year. So I really don't care what you guys are saying about get on here and start this thing right now. We'll start it when we want to start it, okay? I'm on here earlier than usual on a Tuesday night. And by the way, Jay, I don't know if Jay's on here. It's going to be OU Ole Miss. We got a Thunder Live that's going to happen after this one, but Kevin Durant should have just lost the game, which would have been epic to call a timeout and lose the game, but they didn't give him the timeout. Unbelievable, man. Ole Miss going to score. It's for OU defense to limit them and for OU to get – yeah, those are both true. They're going to score. How many, though? That's the question. Hey, Monty, I hope it's not past your bedtime too soon. We got a Thunder Live going on later tonight. Jay, I know it's only Tuesday, but you had the pressers today. I was curious on your take on the pressers as far as anything that you thought was interesting. I know there was some Dolby talk, Jay. They asked Kendall Dolby about asked BV about Kendall Dolby, and he said he's available. It was kind of weird.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's not going to be very come forth on any of that situation, I don't think, Jerm. So it's about what you can expect, I think. So, I mean, they had the pressers today. The main concern for me this week, guys, is the weather. The weather does not look good. Now, I'm hoping it's mainly into Friday. A lot of high school football games have been moved up to Thursday.
Yeah, Sepulpa's was moved to Thursday.
Ours was moved up. Listen, everything Friday, a lot of rain. Saturday looks like, from what I've seen in Norman, last I checked on AccuWeather, it was 90% chance of rain and storms. So I don't know when that would be. I mean, I'm hoping everything's moved into Friday and it won't be bad Saturday, but.
Yeah, I don't know. I know you already knew this, but
I heard it. I listened to him, and it was a bunch of just him rumbling and stumbling and fumbling of the mouth and what to say, and it was dumb.
Whole thing. Yeah, 100% chance on Saturday. Supposedly 5 inches here in the Tulsa area. Man, that Thunder game, the officiating is atrocious.
It's a great game though, and now the Thunder are in trouble because they don't have Chet. And he was big down the stretch. He made a couple of big shots.
Well, Sengun just drove and got absolutely destroyed. Horrible call.
Yeah.
Hey, what is your sweatshirt say?
Yeah, it's just a Hollister sweatshirt.
Oh, I thought it was OU someone was
It's
saying.
Just kind of crimson colors.
Anything stand out to you in the presser today, Jay?
Yeah. Hey, real quick. I know the game's not over. I'm going to try to follow it on here. But you know what?
Fans were getting restless on here.
It's kind of crazy. I know. 5-10 minutes late. But hey, what were you saying about the pressers?
Anything surprising on the pressers to you?
No, not really. I mean, Not a whole lot. You know what I thought was interesting was something we talked about a few nights ago. BV talked a lot about his defensive staff and how good it is. Said it's the best defensive staff he's coached with. And then talked specifically about Nate Dreiling. So there's that. I mean.
Yeah. Hey, Mark, I see your comment, and I agree, but.
I'm the same way, but it's first game. It's different.
Shea misses a big free throw.
Hey, if you're going to give me the play-by-play, dude, I'm going to be off here. Jeez, get out of here, dude. You're ridiculous, man. I'm done.
I know how you are. That's why I said that. Hey, to me, and Benjamin's talking about the staff on the defensive side. Yeah, you go last year when they had Zach Alley, and everyone know you was liking what they saw. He leaves, people get upset, and then it's like the Jim Knowles. I was high on Jim Knowles, and they don't get him, and it's BV and Wes Goodwin and Nate Dreiling, and now it's like, okay, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. Pretty good on the defensive side of the ball. The sack ratio has been, I think I saw something about, Jay, the sack ratio for OU. I don't remember the exact number, but I believe they're number one in the country, which has to do with how many sacks per dropbacks, I believe, is what has to do with. Now, if it does rain a lot, what's that face for, Jay? Oh,
you.
What about it?
Your play-by-play during it. I mean, I don't like that.
Yeah. Hey, OKC, I've seen more air balls from three. Caruso just airballed one. It was terrible.
Well, there it is again, Jern. See, you're trying to tell me the play-by-play. I don't want to know. I got my own thing. I'll figure it out later. Okay. Jeez.
Cool.
Leads nation in sacks, lead nation in tackles for loss. Yeah. So.
Get him. Tutties tonight. How many tutties OU scoring, Jay?
Well, they better score 4 if they want to win the game, I think.
Yeah. Really, the thing that could steal the talk, Jay, you know what it is. This entire game could be now because of weather.
Well, let's hope not. Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
If it rains 5 to 7 inches, Jay.
They've had great weather all year. So Sooner and Thunder are in holidays, German, yeah. Leads nation in yards allowed, second in points allowed. Yeah, they're basically 1 or 2 in like every stat category on defense. Now,
what is Venable's record against top 10? I think Lane Kiffin on the road is like 1-10 against the top 10 teams.
Who has he played that's a top 10 team?
Who, BV?
Yeah, none in the Big 12, right?
Yeah, I don't know what his record would be against top 10.
Texas, was it Texas?
No, they weren't top 10.
When he beat him?
Yeah. I don't know. I'd have to look at that platoon. Chief says it was refreshing to see Blaylock be able to run the ball effectively. That's big if we can do that down the stretch. Yeah, and they're playing some weaker defenses than they played the last few weeks.
Hey, sorry, but a comment like this deserves you to be out of here.
I'm banning him right now. Bye. No, I'm banning him.
Oh, I think I just did. Did I?
Did you ban him, Jay? Good.
I don't know if I did.
Ban him. He can change his name and get on here again. It's ridiculous.
If you're going to say an MVP of a league sucks, you don't know what you're talking about. Bye.
Yeah. Well, he did miss another free throw, but
cool, Germ. Cool.
I'm getting you fired up tonight.
You're bothering me, dude. You're gosh. I'm not ready for that, Germ.
I'm not going to respond to Lori's comment. I'm not going to do it tonight. Not going to respond to that one. Hey, yeah, keep banning him. It's a ground and pound match that does hurt our chances. Does that hurt our chances or help? In my opinion, it's gonna hurt their offense. Ole Miss's. OU runs a lot of short stuff anyway.
Well, here's the thing: who's the worst run defense?
Out of the two, it's Ole Miss.
Big time, way worse than OU.
Correct.
So you would think OU would have an advantage in a running game, in weather, because
you would.
You didn't get
would, Jay. You would. I see the comment. I'm not going to respond, Jay. I don't want to get too mad.
Yeah.
He's still here, Jay. Why'd you get banned? Because you had a ridiculous comment.
Maybe I hit time now. I don't know when I hit, Jeremy. It's been a long day.
Hey,
it's been a long day.
Man, Case and Wallace, dude. Big 3. You like that, Jay? That's a charge. I'm done. I see, Jay. That is the worst piece of officiating I've ever seen in my life. Kevin Durant barrels over Ludor and gets an and one. It's unbelievable. And he walks. And he walks. This is hilarious. Yeah, I can do this on here, Jay. Get me fired up. Get me fired up. SEC refs, Farm Nate says. Have you been impressed with the SEC officiating? Because when OU was in the Big 12 officiating got absolutely roasted. Okay? Absolutely roasted. Now, and the SEC was supposedly elite. Now, I haven't seen much better in the SEC. And I see when Jay, look at Jay now. He goes full germ mode because he can't handle it, Jay. He can't handle it. Jay, it was unbelievable, Jay.
What do you mean I can't handle it? Let me guess.
This game was all on the officials tonight.
Let me guess. Dort flopped. Okay.
No, he didn't, Jay. He didn't flop.
That's what Dort likes to do. He likes to flop.
He didn't flop, Jay.
Well, I'm not watching it like you are.
You think? Okay, I'll save this for the Thunder Live. This is OU Live. This is not Thunder Live, okay?
You're the one sitting there watching it and give me a play-by-play.
Jeez.
You're sitting there watching it, give me a play-by-play, saying it's not a Thunder Live. You're watching it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Germ. Oh, yeah. Tennessee, Landon said refs did a good job with our game against Bama. Is that Tennessee? I'm thinking you're talking about Tennessee. So, hey, man, I'm ready for this. I'm ready for this weekend game.
Yeah, ready for me, Jay. Come on.
Jeez.
Now, Mangum says, I rewatched the game. Oh, now, hey, Mangum, this is Blake from Utah. There were two or three plays where their entire line moved before the ball was snapped in that game.
Yeah.
I can't believe SGA, dude. Missed another free throw. He's missed 3 in overtime, dude. Single-handedly. Terrible. After Lou Dort gets a great steal. There you go. Ban him, Jay. Ban him. Hey, Jay.
Hey, do you remember the times we used to watch games together?
Oh, you don't want to see us during OU football games.
Jeez.
Jay, Lou Dort, great steal against Katie, and then they miss a free throw. I'm saying it, Jay. Hey, I'm going to be nervous to see what the outcome is going to be between the Oklahoma. Nervous is all get out.
Sooner fans may want to be really nervous. Do you know why?
Because you may pick them.
I woke up this morning feeling dangerous, and I think OU is going to have a great game on Saturday. And that's usually not good coming from
Jay,
me.
stop.
I am feeling really good about Saturday, guys. Like, I am feeling like they're going to put the pedal to the metal.
Well, that's the name of the game. Hey,
One
thing is, John Mateer, more of a veteran than Trinidad Chambliss. And the other thing is, we were just talking about the ball security. I don't want to jinx it either, Jay, but if there's a position group that's been great at ball security, it's the running backs. How many fumbles has OU had running the ball? How many lost? I don't know the answer. Someone look it up. Lost fumbles. Have they had any lost fumbles by running backs? Not Mateer, by running backs. Edstraw hasn't, has he?
The only one that's fumbled all year is Canick, right?
No, Mateer fumbled.
He's fumbled once and then Canick once.
I don't think a running back has even lost the ball, Jay. Not just lost a fumble. I don't think any of them have lost anything.
I think you're right on that. Is that a DeMarco Murray thing?
Maybe he's coaching him up, Jay. 918 says, if you're picking him, Jay, Ole Miss by 30.
I haven't picked him yet. It's still Tuesday, guys. Still Tuesday. Hey, by the way, I want to ask this question for all the people, all the stuff about Florida, this Florida job with Lane Kiffin, right? And there's a lot of people out there saying, yeah, why would you leave Ole Miss to go to Florida? Germ, tell me I'm wrong. If Lane Kiffin left Ole Miss, would they even be like relevant?
I mean,
he has made them big time relevant, and that's Lane Kiffin. Before
it would really
him,
hurt him.
Nothing. What would they be after him, Jern? They might be, but they'd have to get a good coach. Lane Kiffin can coach. I mean, he's put them on the map, has he not?
He has, Jay. I mean, Ole Miss isn't on the football map.
And it wasn't a one thing. Like, he's put them up there where they've been like playing pretty well for a few years now. So
yeah. Well, Thunder up one. They were up one.
And stop Shingun, man.
Second chance points. They stopped Durant. They stopped Durant. He missed it. And they don't, and he walked too. He walked.
Well, they can't stop Shampoo. I mean, I don't know. Shampoo's unbelievable.
Jay, he walked.
Get some conditions.
Again, he walked again in 11 seconds. Thunder ball either going to win it or lose it because they're only down one.
Well, it's got to be Shea, right?
He'll pass it.
It's got to be Shea.
It is still, now David's right. What has Lane done? Outside of put them on the map, what has he done, Jay?
I agree with this. But when you're talking Ole Miss, he's put them on the map. They haven't like got to the next level, I guess. But like he's put them in a spot they've never been in before. I agree they haven't made it to the next level, but he's put them in a spot. Put them in the spot.
corrections. What you can be out then, man. I'm sorry. I mean, this is definitely not how it's going to be all year. It was the first game for the Thunder. It was a kind of a special deal for Oklahoma City fans. That's just all I'm saying. And this game was unbelievable. He does do hot yoga. Does do it. Yeah, it's correct.
Yeah, he's looked good, Jerm. I mean, he's got his kind of life together. Did you watch the documentary?
No, I haven't, Jay.
I haven't either. Santana top 7 in yards. So
yeah, SGA versus KD, and he draws a foul, pump fakes. 2 seconds left.
So he's going to the line.
He'll probably miss another one, Jay. Hey, Mr. J. Mosh, who's now part of the Discord, says, question of who was Ole Miss before Lane Kiffin got there? They had done nothing, but my question for everyone is, even with Lane Kiffin there, outside of being relevant in the college football world and in the top 10, what has he done?
He's got him to that level, Jerm.
He's definitely got him to that level. I said that, but outside of that, what's he done, Jay?
And Jerm, he hasn't won the championship. If that's what you're asking.
It is what I was asking, Jay. It's exactly what I was asking. So, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Is this the best team we've played this year? Yes, it is. It's the best offense. It's not even close. It's not the best defense. I would rank them 4th out of all the teams they played on defense. I would rank Michigan ahead of them, Auburn ahead of them, and Texas ahead of them, and South Carolina. This is the 5th best. Do you think frat guys do look up to him. Do you think some of the players worried about Kiffin leaving possibly? I don't know if they're worried, but it could be a little bit of a distraction if he's thinking about it. I don't know about all that, Jay. They're making money, and they're ready to go play football in Norman, Oklahoma. By the way, Ole Miss has never been in Norman. First time ever.
Yeah, first time in the history. And that's what I like about the SEC, man. You're getting to see some of these teams that you wouldn't have seen and you haven't seen in a while. So that's pretty cool.
Thunder up 1, Jay.
Oh, he made him. Never say never, Joe. Never say never.
Yeah, Thunder up.
Let me ask you this. I heard this discussed today. We'll get some more OU talk in a minute. Better job, Florida or Florida State?
Florida.
I would agree.
I like Florida. Just the recruiting area is a little better, Jay, in my opinion. So,
yeah.
I don't know much about Sooners football, but I'm learning. I don't get mad. Yeah, I mean, that's just fandom, man. I would think Kiffin would be pretty upfront with. I agree.
I would agree with
you. He's a straight shooter. Okay, definitely straight shooter. Definitely a straight shooter. He's genuine and authentic and all that stuff. So yeah. Jay gone. Is our secondary going to step up versus Ole Miss? Now here's the deal: if the rain is what they're predicting, you're not going to have a lot of cuts. The field's going to be drenched. If it's not raining and they can run their normal offense, OU secondary is going to be tested. Ole Miss has receivers. Ole Miss has a quarterback who, if he has time, can make the throws, and they have an elite, Jay, play caller in Lane Kiffin. Elite play caller in Lane Kiffin. So it's going to be they're going to be tested. So anyway, I don't know where Jay's at, but hey, I'm going to go and open the phone lines, Jay. Let me go and open the phone.
Open them up.
Check out the Fan Stop at thefanstop. What is Corrections talking about?
I'm dropping the link right now.
What Corrections saying? It's football.
Link is in there. I just dropped the link for you.
Yeah, it is football. Let's talk it. Call in. Give us a take about OU football. Hey, this is a terrible take. It's a terrible take. I'm sorry. It's a terrible take.
Well, you don't know. Right now. They're in the passing
suspect right now.
Hold up. In the passing game, they're ranked really high right now. So you can't say that. The people saying that, I think, would say they haven't played a passing team yet. But would Jay, you agree?
But they're halfway to the schedule. Like I don't understand. Have you seen guys running wide open on OU?
No, their coverage has been good. They haven't made.
It's Elmer's glue.
Jerm, I think
they almost flew. The worst thing is they don't turn the head. But let's stop acting like the defense, the secondary is getting absolutely torched. They're not, guys.
Listen,
they're not.
Listen, will you stop talking for it's like a wind-up dog. I mean, stop talking.
Here we go again.
I think it has to do with if you look at the defense, if you were to say any part is suspect at all, that would be the only thing you could even say. I don't think they're suspect. I think people want to see it against a really good offense, passing team. But, hey, we got callers on the line. Let's get to them, Jerm. Let's start it out. What's up, John?
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Good. You?
Good. So here's kind of, I don't know if it's a hot take or not, but if not for turnovers, we don't lose against Texas. And carrying forward with that, if not for those 3 turnovers, I think we win that game. So what does that mean for going forward? With this defense and our kicking game and a serviceable offense, if we just take care of the football, we can go a long way. I mean, we're going to, I think we win the next game, and I think we get into the playoffs. And the other thing that I want to say about, Arbuckle and his offense is while the defense is putting them in a position to win, one thing that I like about Arbuckle that I have seen is he's also capable of putting the defense in a position to win, because unlike Lincoln Riley and Jeff Levy, he's shown an ability to chew up clock and sustain drives.
That's been better.
Play complementary football. So, and like I said, if they just don't turn the ball over, I think the intermediate passing game with Mateer is going to continue to get better. And, so I'm optimistic on that end.
Yeah, I'm with you. And I like your comment about Arbuckle killing some clock. And I think that's probably been preached by BV. Hey, let's try to be complimentary. You can win games that way. But I think the thing is, these next 2 games, and you mentioned earlier about the Texas game, and I know we don't want to harp on Texas. It was 2 weeks ago, whatever. But the turnover situation for Oklahoma is the number one thing. If they don't turn the ball over, they will be down to the stretch in every game. I think it's just right. The defense is that good.
Yeah, and it's easy to forget, but let's not forget we have a good kicking game too.
Correct.
And I just think that in the SEC, it doesn't have to be more complicated than that. With a great defense and a serviceable offense that can move the ball and make plays, if you just take care of the football, you can go a long ways. You can win. You can get into the playoffs.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to name some names for you, and you're right. I mean, just go back, and I am not saying OU is like these teams necessarily. Go back to some of the great Georgia and Bama teams. A.J. McCarron, he do much for you?
Yeah. No.
You can name some quarterbacks, Stetson Bennett. I mean,
yeah, I was just thinking of him. I couldn't remember his name, but I was like, and I remember saying, could we just get to where we can win with a quarterback like that?
Well, look at Tennessee, guys. Tennessee last year, Nico was like uber talented, but now I think most Tennessee fans would be happy right now with the way Aguilar's playing in the system. So,
yeah, I think our defense, it kind of speaks for itself, but I will say this. I think we got the best defense, the best interior defensive line.
I'd agree.
Since the Selman brothers. I really do.
It's elite.
Between the 4 of them, these guys, I mean, I'll just tell you, Jaden Jackson and Stone, I saw Tommy Harris and Dvorak play back here. These guys are better than Tommy Harris and Dusty Dvorak. And, you even go back to the Switzer era with like Casillas. I don't think you've had this kind of talent on the interior line. I really don't, since like the 70s, which is actually before my time. Yeah. But I'm just saying, in my, so many years, I haven't seen this kind of just lockdown talent in the interior.
Yeah. Hey, good call,
John.
All right, no problem.
And Jay, Wes is right. OU doesn't have the running attack that those Georgia and Bama teams necessarily had right now, but I'm just talking about those types of guys. I mean, people would say Will Howard was that type of player. Game manager.
I would agree.
In the playoffs, though, Will Howard stepped up big time. Let's get to Dr. Vol, and then corrections is on deck.
What's up, Dr. Vol?
What's up, guys?
How you doing?
Pretty good. Yeah, so as far as my recap from our game with Bama, Tennessee, has just been shooting herself in the foot. Just an undisciplined football team, and they've been that way. They've been that way for the last 3 or 4 weeks. I mean, really since the beginning of the season. Lots of penalties, lots of stupid mental mistakes, and I don't think Bama's some juggernaut.
I think they're pretty good, though. I think Bama's good. I think Bama's
if you don't beat yourself, though, I mean, you can run the ball on them.
That's fair.
You can run the ball on them, and they don't have no running game to speak of. We shut down their run.
Their wide receivers.
It's their receivers and Ty Simpson. That's the biggest thing they got going for them.
Well,
They can pressure the quarterback a little bit. Their run defense is suspect, and Tennessee was able to put the balls in the air against them.
Yeah. I watched y'all's guys' game, and that Blaylock kid, man, he looked good.
He had a good game. He looked
really good the other day, but
for a true freshman, he's pretty dang good.
That's what I've been saying about. That's kind of what I've been saying about you guys, about Oklahoma. I said if y'all get a run game going and be more balanced on offense, I mean, y'all might be the best dang team in the SEC because that defense is definitely the best.
That's what
we're going to find out. We're going to find out the next 3 weeks how good OU is because you got Ole Miss and then Tennessee and Bama on the road. We're about to find out.
That's it. That's true.
Good luck for your game Saturday. I hope y'all beat Kiffin. Of course, you know why we don't like Kiffin.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you guys got to go to Kentucky.
Yeah, the way we're playing, it's probably going to be an overtime game. I mean, it's going to be sloppy. If we keep on playing sloppy, I mean, we're probably not a playoff team. I think I said at the beginning of the year, I thought we was 8-4, 9-3 team, and we came out and put up a lot of number. He played Georgia so close, you start thinking maybe we would be, but I think it's kind of a rebuilding down year, 8-4.
Yeah, it could be. We'll see. Depends on an OU game. That's a big one. Big one. So, hey, thanks.
Appreciate it, Dr. Vol. Next caller, straight into the next call. We got Corrections 101.
What's up?
Germ, why are you so mad at me?
I'm not mad.
You were. I mean,
I wasn't mad. Saying when you said this isn't the Thunder, this is OU. I agree, but I was engaged in what was happening in Oklahoma City because big time moment for that team. Ring ceremony. I didn't get to watch the ring ceremony, and I was just really intrigued because it was like double overtime.
No, I get you, but here's the thing: there's two completely different channels between the Thunder and OU. And here's the thing: I mean, I understand that there's two different things going on, but at the same time, this is OU freaking major weekend.
Oh, big time. That's why we're on
here. But at the same time, what if somebody wants to call in and talk another team? Are we say no?
No, I agree with that. But at the same time, it's like, well, this is big time, OU.
I'll tell you the main reason I was talking it is when I got home, it was right at the beginning of the second overtime. We hadn't started this yet. And people in the chat were like, they better start this. They better start this. It kind of made me mad. We'll start it when we want to start it. Like, I mean, that's why I kind of just got, people were like, this is ridiculous. They're not starting yet. They're watching the game. Okay, yeah, I am. I'm watching the game. I got 2 of the 3 sons in there watching the game. I was watching the game. Not that big of a deal.
I get you, but it's a big weekend for OU.
It's massive. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. It's a must-win, situation for this weekend. So
I agree.
Let's just win, and it's,
Do you want the weather to show up or not?
No.
Why would he want it to show up, Jerm?
Because there's a lot of people who say it's way favorable for OU. Yeah, I disagree with that comment. I don't think it is. I want it to be beautiful out. I don't want 5 inches of rain.
Jerm, for a fan thing, you want the best atmosphere for fans ever. And
agree.
Yeah, you want not to be raining and pouring down rain.
And the one reason I said it, and I think Corrections is the one that put it in the Discord today, and I absolutely agree with them on this, is he called some of OU fans fair weather fans. I think it was Corrections. And it's not going to be fair weather, and a lot of them they just won't show up, Jay. It's sad.
They're terrible. Here's the thing, and I put it in the Discord, is that, the BYU fans, and I hate to bring this up, But the BYU fans and the BYU experience is ridiculous.
Oh, it's
and it's like, how can we not do this at OU? I mean, it's insane. OU needs to step it up.
Hey, I agree. Maybe
it's terrible.
11 o'clock game. OU is the king of 11 o'clock games. This should be a great crowd, and they're used to this 11 o'clock kick, baby. They should be ready for this.
It should be. It's Big 12, 11 a.m. kickoff as usual. So
yeah. I don't know. The more I think about it, I don't know that Ole Miss can pass midfield if it's pouring down rain.
Hey, do you remember the game against Iowa State and Seneca Wallace when it was pouring at home? OU destroyed them, dude.
I'm saying, yep. I don't know that Ole Miss could do anything, Jay, in the rain.
Ole Miss is just they're just not good.
They're really good offensive.
Direction, bro.
No, I mean,
what's going on?
They can't defend the run. And
I agree. Defensively, they're not it. Offensively, no. Lane Kiffin is it when it comes to calling plays.
Well, we're going to find out what our secondary, is all about. So
BV's it too, though, when it comes to calling defensive plays. So and BV. BV's under. He's behind some computer screen studying film and getting signals. Okay, love it.
Exactly. Evidently, he's stealing signs, but that's what happens. So, but Texas isn't going to get that same scrutiny. So,
yeah, that's right. Hey, thanks for the call, Corrections. Let's get him this week.
Later, boys.
Yeah. Oh man. All right, man. Let's be back to the Sooners, Jeremy. Back to the Sooners. Let's go. Hey, I saw Johnson say he'll be there. Hey, Johnson will be there, rain or shine, baby. Johnson, he'll be sitting in the rain all day long. All day long. If I had a ticket, I'd go sit in the rain. I watched high school games in the rain. No big problem for me. No big problem.
Jay, we went to some crazy ones. OU and fans in Norman get a $5 Parker and get your butts to the game. Corey's going to be there, rain or shine.
Yeah, show up and be loud.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know, Ron. It depends on what I have going on, bud. Maybe, possibly.
Hey, and I might not, Ron, but guess what? Don't care. Jeez. Johnson, yeah. Hey. Jessica says, where's Jessica's comment? Spoiled at OU. Used to high offense scoring games. This new era will not be that lucky. And hey, actually, would you say this era will not be that lucky? Or would you say that era wasn't that lucky? Let me say it again. Would you say that this era wouldn't be that lucky? Or would you say that last era wasn't that lucky? Because here's what I'm going to say. It's actually kind of nice stopping people.
Yeah, but I see what
it's nice knowing if you get up 10 points, the fat lady's almost to the high C, Jay.
But hey, the thing is this. Don't you think overall, that the defenses have kind of started to catch up to that the spread and all that offense in some ways?
Correct. And
I think they've kind of narrowed that gap.
Hey, and Jay, the other thing, and I don't think OU needs extra motivation, but if I'm Miguel Chavis, Todd Bates, they're doing this. Every day in the locker room, I'm playing quotes about this Ole Miss offense is top 5. This Ole Miss offense this Ole Miss offense that, this Ole Miss Lane Kiffin this, Lane Kiffin that. And the dog pound, Jay, is going to be barking, okay? They're going to be barking.
Yeah.
And Chavez, I agree. There was a talk all that time when OU did run the no huddle, and there's a lot of time when people would say, you just got to slow it down. You got to have complimentary football. That's what they have now. And people don't like it. So,
yeah, there's 27-24 Saunders over Ole Miss, baby. What is this question? I asked Jeremy a few weeks. Hawkins.
Yeah, we did this trivia, Jay. You remember this?
Another starter?
Oh, I don't know about a starter, but there was a couple guys people named. Do you remember this trivia, Jay?
Yeah, somebody answered this question.
And I don't remember the answer, but I don't think he was a starter.
It was the guy that switched numbers the next year with somebody else.
Yeah, I don't remember who they said, though.
He was not a starter.
Great trivia question.
Yeah, he was not a starter.
Now, Ole Miss, Chris Hinch has Ole Miss 35-31. If it's raining, there's not a chance that's happening.
Yeah.
Not a chance.
Now, their defense is very suspect. You want to talk about suspect. They got some issues on defense that I think OU can take advantage of, guys.
Jessica, I don't know if you're new here. Welcome. But I'm going to say this, and if you aren't new, you know this is true about me. I was king of the Ott fan club. I was king of promoting Jay to Knott. Okay? Jay, how much Jay to Knott have I talked in the last 2 weeks?
Well, thank goodness you haven't talked much because you talked enough early on for the whole season, though.
He dropped the ball against, was it Texas? He dropped the ball against Texas, and I said, I'm not talking about him anymore. And guess what? I didn't talk about him last week. Jessica, I think his time at OU's done.
Yeah, we'll see. Hey, Jerm, I rewatched some of the game. You know who I was really impressed with?
What's that?
Fabechi.
Fabechi has taken a more vocal role, too.
He was way more physical this game than he's been.
He's taken a more vocal role, too, Jay.
I liked what I saw from Fabechi. I did.
The other thing, Jay, is listen, Nagy, people want to rip him, and I get it. There's some deserved, I guess. He missed out on, well, actually, everyone wanted Ott, so I'm not even going to say that. But, Jay, the Jake Michaela pickup, if they didn't have Jake Michaela and Everett was out all year, they'd be in a heap of trouble, Jay.
Oh, Jerem, they'd be in a world of hurt.
The Jake Michaela pickup was massive.
You know what the biggest pickup was, though, maybe?
Tate Sandell?
Yeah.
It was huge, Jay.
Tate Sandell's been really good for this team.
Best left-footed kicker since who? Tim Duncan?
What other left-footed kicker is there?
They've had a few, Jay.
Not since Duncan, have they?
Maybe not since Duncan, but
we got Platone on the line. What's up, Platone? How you doing tonight?
I'm good. I was wanting to ask you guys this a couple of days ago, but I forgot about it. With the situation with Ott, or just not him in particular, but just players in general. Let's say you offer a big NIL deal, they come in, and I don't want to dump on this kid. I just want to talk in generalities. Let's say they don't perform or they're just not as good. When does their NIL contract come up for review? Is it like once a semester, once a year? Like
I think it's once a year. I would guess once a year.
That's what I would guess.
Now, in the past, have we gone back to them and said, hey, we're going to still give you some NIL, but we're not giving you as much as last year? Has that happened, or has that not happened?
I would think it probably did last year.
My guess is last year it probably didn't, and that's why they lost some guys.
I don't know that, but you got to think if guys are underperforming that they're going to get reevaluated, right?
We also know that David Stone definitely maybe didn't get cut in pay, but he wanted more. So if he's wanting more, then there's obviously some negotiations going around, which, by the way, what you're saying, Platone, is when this season's over and this season's in the books, probably the first thing that's got to happen is Nagy and company have got to do a lot of things behind the scenes about negotiating who they're going to pay more increase in pay, who they're going to cut pay in and have conversations with. Like, that's a difficult thing.
I got a scenario for you, Platone. I don't like using names. Let's just use a name. Okay. Taylor Tatum was a 5-star running back. Do you think after 2 years now, do you think they're going to offer him the same amount as third year? You would think that if they're not performing, that they would probably get less and then they might transfer. I don't know that, but I'm just thinking this is now a pay-for-play sport. So you got it, the evaluation, you have rankings. You're going to pay your number 1 or 2 defensive lineman this, your number 3 or 4 a little bit lower than that. And if they're falling on the rankings, I would think their pay would drop, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I know in the beginning when all this stuff first came out a few years ago, the NCAA said that it was supposed to not be pay for play. It's supposed to be pay for endorsements, right? But now it's not like that. It's just pay for play, which is why I think eventually, not to get off in the weeds, but I think eventually we're gonna get a collective bargaining agreement and a player union at some point, because it's not really any different than like a pro sports type thing, you know? So, I mean, I know there's all this court stuff going on. I won't get into that, but that's what I see long term happening. But yeah, I mean, we got to have these. That's a tough thing. That would be, and so Nagy is the one that's having those conversations, right? Not Venables. Is that correct?
Yeah,
or is Venables
that would be a Nagy thing. Yes,
all
I
Nagy
think going forward, which I think is good. It takes all that off of the head coach's plate. And I see this comment: all the wide receivers that left. Who knows? I mean, a lot of it might have had to do with pay too. I mean,
correct.
So yeah, I mean, I tell you what, I would not want to be a head coach and also have to have those financial conversations
it'd be a
too.
lot
I
to
would
deal
much
with.
rather GM do that.
Yeah,
All right,
it would
thanks,
be
guys.
a lot to deal with.
Thanks, Platoon.
I
Appreciate it. Hey, Jay.
I agree with this statement. You're going to have to pay up for him.
You are. And, Jay, I agree. Daniel Brooks has said it before about OU's offense being a year away. And I saw Ohio State fan in here pretend whatever the name is. Next year, if Mateer were to come back with this defense, if they're going to still be elite in next year, Jay, it could be the year. So
they got a better schedule, I think.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I agree with Daniel Brooks, too, about Tatum. I think Tatum is really talented. The problem is you got Torrey Blaylock's a freshman.
And you got
a sophomore.
And you got X-Rob a sophomore. Hey, let's get to Keith. What's up, Keith? How you doing tonight, man?
Hey guys, how's it going? Good. Sad to hear about the weather forecast for the weekend, but
it is Oklahoma. It could change.
I know. I lived there long enough. I hope it doesn't rain.
Yeah. Me too.
But two things. Yep. I posted a question. I was wondering, what do y'all think about the running game last weekend? Was it more what OU did or what South Carolina couldn't do?
Combo of both. I think it's a combo of both. They're not a world beater in the running game, South Carolina, but at the same time, OU was more physical in the front end.
And Keith, I would agree with Jason. It's a combo, but one thing specifically that I think Ben Arbuckle did in the first half where OU, let's be honest, first half was when OU really had the running game going, more so. Second half's not as much, but I thought there was way more straight handoffs to Blaylock and X-Rob instead of zone reads. There are less zone reads, and when there's less zone reads, the linemen can fire a little quicker, not be on their heels wondering if they're going to pass or run. I think it was a combo.
Yeah, and, the second thing is I watched Lane Kiffin's press conference.
Yeah.
He was talking a lot about stealing signs. What do you think about all that garbage about Brent Venables stealing signs?
Well, I personally, after I watched it a few times, I don't think he was – I know a lot of people think he was taking a shot. I don't think so. I think he was just saying Brent Venables is really good. If you don't huddle up, he can see tendencies. He can see maybe it is signed from certain guys. But that's – to me, if you don't change your signs going into a game, that's on you. That should be coaching 101 to not have the same signs. Heck, I changed my signs in third grade flag football, Keith.
Yep.
I mean, and it doesn't mean the other coach was cheating. I'm just like, they might have saw my sign. I'm going to change it this week.
Yeah.
But it's like there's this attitude. OU's cheating. They're doing illegal plays and they're stealing signs. It's not fair.
But I think that's coming from other. Kiffin didn't say it's not. He didn't say stealing. He didn't use that term. I think that's other people posting that clip saying that personally. But here's my question, though, Keith.
It's an unwritten rule.
I'm curious. Do you think Lane Kiffin will huddle more? Because did you know somebody put this? And I thought it was interesting. Texas against OU first half didn't huddle much. Second half they did, and they were way better.
Yeah, I don't know. Brent Venables talks about how smart Lane Kiffin is, a mastermind. He's an innovator when it comes to offense, much like Lincoln Riley was. So I don't know. I don't know what he'll do.
Yeah.
It's an interesting question.
Got to be prepared.
Yeah, you got to be prepared. That's right. Hey, good questions, Keith. Appreciate it, man.
All right, take care, guys.
Good night.
Hey, Tennis Girl. I've got to ask Tennis Girl. Who's Tennis Girl's team?
Not sure, Jerm.
I'm asking Tennis Girl. Who's your team? Just curious.
Hey, one thing though.
Name an unwritten rule in baseball, Jay.
Well, hold up. What are you saying is an unwritten rule?
Sign stealing.
That's not an unwritten rule in football.
I think it is.
If you're not huddling and you're throwing up signs, how's that? What are you talking about, dude?
Well, In baseball, it's an unwritten rule.
Germ, in a no-huddle offense, if you have 5 guys on the sidelines doing this.
Oh, I agree with that's film study, Jay.
No, is it an unwritten rule for running backs leaning the way they're going to run?
I'm so confused right now.
Well, I'm confused by that comment. That's a dumb comment. It's not an unwritten rule, dude. You are trying to compare an unwritten rule in baseball to sign stealing. Sign stealing, if you're bringing on coaches to do that and that's all they're doing, that's different.
Yeah. The way you said it, yes, correct, Jay. The way you said it.
And I do kind of think it's part of like, get the stuff off of me. It is kind of like a little bit of a distraction, I think. But I think he was just being honest. I don't think he's saying anything. I mean, you can't tell me that Nick say all the good defensive-minded guys don't look at tendencies and signals, Germ.
Yeah.
Come on.
Jay, I don't see an old dial phone. I don't even know what Ron's talking about. Yeah, Genty stance. Hey, tennis girl, who's your team? You haven't said yet. I'm waiting. Who's your team, tennis girl? I think it was South Carolina because I think tennis girl was on here last week. So I'm just curious. I mean, you're welcome. So Oklahoma State, the most irrelevant team. You know what's and I don't want to talk Oklahoma State, but they had the shirts off, guys, and now last week it was the banana Congo line.
What was that, dude?
It's an embarrassment. Tennis girls team is Bama. Okay. Good game in Norman last year. It was awesome. Hopefully that happens again, but OU actually bullied them around, but I don't think they will this year in Tuscaloosa, but Bama's playing well right now. OU's kind of owned Bama, though. So, Jay, are you getting a trivia?
Yep.
Dolby, look, BV was asked about this in the presser. He basically said he's available. He's practicing. I would say the chances of Kendall Dolby playing are 0.
I would agree, Jerm.
0. BV wasn't lying when he said he's practicing, but I don't think he's practicing to play. So, and maybe there's a thing you got to finish the year to get guaranteed money. I don't know that. Don't know that either, Jay. Jay's getting ready to get a trivia. Hey, check out the FanStop, thefanstop.com. Hey, if you're a South Carolina fan or a Bama fan, tennis girl, or an Ole Miss fan, you can go to thefanstop.com and sign up for your team's shirt of the month. And guess what, tennis girl? Guess what? We'll let you use code SURGE for 10% off your first 3 months. Go to thefanstop.com and find your team's shirt of the month. They have Ole Miss, South Carolina, Bama, and OK State. Whatever you like. It's all for you, okay? So check them out, thefanstop.com. Also, check out Sugar 66. Sugar 66, Jay, has a really good Facebook thing where there's pictures of some of the desserts, and everything you see on there, people are talking about how great that stuff is. So Sugar 66 in the Mother Road Market, also near the Blue Well in Catoosa, in the 918. It's 918 shop. It's a dessert shop, and they have such a wide variety. There used to be a restaurant, Jay, in Salina, Kansas, that we used to eat, and it had about 300 different milkshakes. You remember the name of that, Jay?
Yeah, Bogies.
Sugar 66 has so much variety. It's insane, man. You go to the Facebook page, there's something new on there all the time. What's the trivia, Jay?
All right, trivia. OU versus Ole Miss last year. OU had 6 players catch a pass. Out of those 6, give me the names of the players that are still there and that have caught a pass this year. Put them in the same comment or I'm not going to count it. Same comment.
Oh, you got to put them in the same comment.
Yep. And the answer is not 0. Do I need to say how many? It's 2. It's 2 of the 6 are still there and have caught a pass this year. And there it is.
918.
Javonte Barnes and Jacob Jordan, although Jacob Jordan this year has only caught, 1?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Hey, Teresa's right.
He had a great game in that game, by the way, Jacob.
He did last year. Hey, Teresa's right, though. Change your signs, man. Change your signs.
That's football 101.
Yeah.
And when he brought up Hugh Freeze, Hugh, like, you're an offensive guy. Come on.
Yeah. Man, Saturday.
By the way, it's a catch-22. You huddle and you can use a helmet comm, right?
Correct. Hopefully the crowd's loud enough the helmet's not going to work.
But you do this stuff here and you can go quick, and then the defense has to get set quick. So the offense has so much advantage in football these days. I don't want to hear any offensive people complaining. You have so much advantages in football as an offense instead of defense. All the penalties go towards the offense. You get a holding on 3rd and 40, and it's an automatic first down.
It favors the offense, Jay. You're right.
A lot of things it does. So
hey, now Tim says Sugar 66 is elite. That's awesome. Hey, and I wanted to say, someone mentioned Canick. I do think Canick, with the way their Ole Miss is secondary and the way they allow stuff down the middle of the field, Canick could be huge.
Yeah, and I see this comment. This is ideal. I want to say this before we get off here. This is a great comment, and I agree 100%.
It is a great comment.
Your last 2 games are Missouri and LSU. You win those 2. I think to make the playoff, you need to win Ole Miss and go beat Tennessee. You can lose Bama, go win your next 2. You're 10-2. If you lose to Tennessee, you're sitting at 9-3.
Unless you beat Bama.
Still an outside chance. Or if you beat Bama and win the last 3, Jerm, come on. But that's harder to do. The Tennessee game is more gettable than the Alabama game. But let's just say you win your 3 home games and you lose your 2 road games. That's 3-2 in your last 5, 4-2 in your last 6.
Hey, speaking of that, Jay, there's no game time yet for Tennessee, is there, or Bama?
2:30 or 6 or 6:30.
For both of those?
No, Tennessee. Listen, every game.
Well, I'm going to say this, Jay.
Hold up. Missouri is 11 o'clock. Booked it. It's already done. Every other game's a flex game, which means you're going to get flex either afternoon or the.
I get it, but for OU's sake, 2:30 Tennessee would be better.
Because of the fans, you think?
I just think.
I think the fans are good there no matter what time you play, Jerm.
Yeah, extra, I'm going to drag some to the mud if it's a mud game. Hey, guys, thanks for watching. Apologize for the late start, but it's not every day in Oklahoma that there's a ring ceremony and a team playing for an NBA championship from the year before. And my sons were watching. I was going to finish watching the game. I had just gotten home. So, hey, appreciate you guys that joined us, though. It's been a good night. We do have a Thunder Live coming up next, and we'll talk all Thunder on that one. And, Jay, tomorrow's Wednesday, which means, what's it mean for OU football and SEC? Availability reports. That's right, availability reports. I don't think there's any surprise on that, but there's no way they're moving the game back unless there's lightning.
One last thing. Talon, love this comment, and maybe you're right. Let's hope it is. But, Jerm, Arkansas just moved theirs back last week for 2 hours. And they moved it back at like 9 a.m.
Early because of storms.
It's thunderstorms, Jerm. They moved
Friday night.
All I'm saying is they moved it back early in the morning so you knew way ahead of time. Ideally, that's the way to do it. Like,
put it at 7 p.m. right now.
No, you can't. Listen, you're not going to do that. But listen, if there's any chance of thunderstorms in a certain time frame, I would just like to see them wait and move it, because then you don't have to deal with the lightning strike 12 miles away and you have to back it up 30 minutes.
I agree, yeah. Hey, guys, hit the like. If you are a Thunder fan and want to chat Thunder Hoops, join us here in a couple minutes. We'll talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful Wednesday, Sooner Nation.